Billy Joel canceled the rest of his summer concerts and announced that he has a brain condition called normal pressure hydrocephalus. "I'm sincerely sorry to disappoint our audience and thank you for understanding," Joel, 76, told fans in a post to social media on Friday. The condition has caused problems with Joel's hearing, vision and balance, according to the statement, and his doctors advised him against performing because it has exacerbated those symptoms. Joel is undergoing physical therapy and says he hopes to return to the stage one day. The condition is treatable but underdiagnosed, doctors tell NPR. By going public with his diagnosis, the musician could help others, says Dr. Charles Maddock, Vice Chair of Clinical Affairs at the Department of Neurosurgery at Yale School of Medicine. "Billy Joel is incredibly brave," Maddock says. "More people are going to be alerted to this problem and maybe get the help they need sooner." Here are 3 things to know about normal pressure hydrocephalus, NPH. 1. It happens when cerebrospinal fluid builds up in the brain. In healthy people, the body makes about half a liter of cerebrospinal fluid a day, says Dr. Gayatri Devi, director of Park Avenue Neurology in Manhattan. The fluid has several functions, including cushioning the brain against the hard, bony skull, transporting nutrients and removing waste. Normally, the fluid gets reabsorbed through large veins in the head, but it doesn't always happen that way in people who have normal pressure hydrocephalus. What can sometimes happen is there are some narrow bottleneck parts of the system, Devi says. And sometimes in those areas, you can have some buildup over time, as we get older, of proteins and other substances, and that causes the fluid to back up. This sludge that causes the buildup isn't well understood, but it isn't part of normal aging, says Maddock of Yale. Because your skull is a closed box, the water needs a way out or else pressure's going to build up, he says. Despite increased pressure on the brain, it's called normal pressure hydrocephalus because it happens so slowly that it stays within the normal range, according to the Cleveland Clinic. 2. Symptoms are easy to miss. The telltale signs of normal pressure hydrocephalus are problems with walking, cognitive symptoms, and urinary incontinence. But since patients who have it are usually over 60, they can look like normal signs of aging. We all have grandmas and grandpas that have trouble walking because they have bad hips and knees, and their back hurts, Maddock says. Both men and women, as you get older, are going to start having trouble controlling their bladder. You're going to have trouble with your memory. But when all 3 happen at the same time and progressively get worse, that should be a sign that something is not normal. That said, it doesn't always happen.